Now who's ready for a little blast from the past? With the proper crop seed in the intro this time, thank you very much. But dragon fruit, everyone. The crop of choice for Beardo back in the day, and one he never shut up about according to many of you too. All I can say to that though is prepare for more talk of it, as it's back and better than ever. Well, kind of, as it's still stupid rare, so it still has that going against it. But from random seeds, we have a 1.4% chance for a dragon fruit in autumn, a massive increase to a 1.7% chance in winter, a whopping 2.5% chance come spring, and finally, a 3.2% chance in summer. So yeah, even with the last two being the fruit's preferred seasons, mind you, we're still holding out for Lady Luck. The numbers aren't great, easily some of the lowest in the game. That said, I imagine most people will still be encountering their first ever dragon fruits through farming, so here's how the plant looks through its various stages to help you keep an eye out for them. And yes, the crop seed bird farm is still a thing, but it's now just a one-to-one thing at the end of the day. However, if you want to start focusing on dragon fruits as soon as possible, this is likely still going to be your best bet. Or will it? For you see, there may just be an alternative that many may have never thought of before. Salamanders. Now at first these little guys will drop leafy meat, but if we look to ripen them via bath bombing hot springs, then things get pretty darn interesting. But word of advice here, however, hot springs are not our only options either. Salamanders just need heat to ripen, so get them near a source of it to perhaps speed things up a tad here and there. But whatever the case, a ripe salamander now drops a guaranteed dragon fruit, making the crop much easier to get, obviously, and thus turn into a bigger pile of seeds in a much more efficient amount of time. Mind these guys though, as they do hit hard at 50 damage a munch, their range can be deceiving, and oh yeah, they do kinda sorta set things on fire on occasion, including you. But however you go about getting the stuff, it will be worth it in the end. Trust me. Raw, a dragon fruit won't blow you away, of course. But cooked, dragon fruit is darn near equivalent to both potatoes and toma roots, which are the best crops in the game. So there you go. But let me tell ya, you would be a fool to eat dragon fruit straight out of the garden. Oh, no. Foolish indeed. As dragon fruits make their money as crockpot dishes, and as a surprise to no one who's been around a long time, Dragonfly is at the top when it comes to these things here. 1 fruit and 3 twigs for 75 hunger, 5 sanity, and 40 health a pop, you say? Oh yes, I don't think I need to say much more. So I won't. So let's discuss a more obscure dragon fruit dish that is good in its own right and potentially not even known by most out there. Hot dragon chili salad. A Warley exclusive recipe. This stuff ain't great on stats, but it will keep you warm for up to 5 minutes. So well, in fact, that 1 bite is all that is needed to counter winter. It's cool stuff. And with all the basics now out of the way, we should probably talk how to best grow the stuff. Yes, and you know me. 9 crops to a plot, a specific crop seed at that, today's being dragon fruits, water, fertilizer, and happiness. The steps to the best plant production in the game, for sure. But hold up, Beard. What specific fertilizer/nutrients do dragon fruits actually need today? Well, that's easy. It's manure, folks, and lots of it. There's nothing fancy here. We only have 3 options: manure itself, guano, and buckets of poop. But again, we will be needing a whole heck of a lot of it, as every single individual dragon fruit plant will eat 8 manure nutrients per cycle, as you can see. Well, let's say you've done it all perfectly, but have grown the plot of dragon fruits outside of their liked seasons. Did you waste your time? No, not at all. Anywhere from 2 to 6 points of stress is fine, as your produce will still produce the crop, as well as 2 crop seeds for the most part. And heck, even plants with 7 to 11 stress, which is honestly kind of hard to reach unless you do absolutely nothing, still drop a seed occasionally. But if you do match a crop to its preferred season, while also still maintaining happiness, water, and nutrients of course, then of course, giant crops are likely going to be yours. Smash them open with the hammer and reap what you So, spring and summer, folks. That is what you want for dragon fruits, so write it down. Oh, and maybe toma roots, as yes, toma roots help balance and potentially self-feed dragon fruits within a crop combination. Potentially, mind you, as there are actually others. Be warned, however. You will need at least 2 plots of this combo to avoid the family stressor, so be aware of that. I'm sure that's a little confusing to folks still, which is why I always say stick to 1 crop per plot. But before we go, one last fun note. Mad science can lead to turning dragon fruits themselves into ripe salamanders, which is also the only way to renew salamanders overall, mind you, which is kinda neat stuff. But there you have it, everyone. Yet another showcase on a very specific crop within Don't Starve Together, but an interesting one at that, I feel. Potatoes and toma roots are just frickin' good. Like, really frickin' good. That's why they have their own videos. But dragon fruits are just interesting if you catch my drift, which is why they have now their own video. But thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all, poop it up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.